Hi, Scorpio. I'm here to do your January 2015 reading. Thank you for tuning in. Uh, I just want to thank all my subscribers and everyone who comments on my post. I really appreciate you. I appreciate you all who stop by, and I hope these videos are very helpful to you all. Just to mention, they, as I always say, they are just general readings. If you want to call in and get a personal reading, those readings really are very, very in depth, and it focuses on you and you only. So what you're hearing here on these YouTube videos are just general readings. What you will hear when you call in is going to be personally a personal reading just about you and you only, and situations that's going on around you. So if you'd like to have a personal reading with me, just go ahead and click on my website address below. It'll take you to my website. You go ahead and schedule your reading, and we will be in contact on the day and time that you schedule. And with that said, as a special thank you to all of you, I'm going to do the regular tarot card reading for the month of January 2015, coming in the new year. And I'm going to also be pulling cards from the Angel Tarot deck, and see what the angels say after the regular tarot card reading. Okay, and that's just a thank you to all of you, and for watching my videos and for tuning in and for giving me all your wonderful, wonderful feedback. I really, really appreciate you all. So with that said, let's get on with the reading for you Scorpios out there. Now, for January 2015, the first card I pull is the Ace of Cups for you guys. And what I'm feeling with the Ace of Cups for some of you Scorpios out there is that you're at a you are, for some of you Scorpios, or some of you Scorpios will be feeling that you want peace in your life. You're going to be feeling as though everything that you wanted or everything that you planned on has come to surface, is now appeared in your life. It's like after a hard struggle, or for a long time, you felt as though things weren't going to work out for you. And some of you Scorpios found out, you're at a place right now where they have actually worked out for you. Maybe hard work or project that you've been working on has finally come. And the cup that you're holding, or that was empty, it is now full. And not only is it full, it is overflowing. And it could be overflowing with emotions. Your emotions, you could be overflowing with emotions about a certain situation, maybe entailing love, maybe entailing family, or maybe entailing work or job. This card represents overflowing of things, feeling overflowed with love, or want to be feeling the sense of love in your life, you wanting some love in your life. For some of you Scorpions, for some of you Scorpions, it could mean been seems like maybe you felt like you've been cold inside. You feel like maybe you haven't shown your emotions the way you really wanted to, or you haven't expressed your feelings the way you want to or wanted to, maybe to somebody, or maybe to some Scorpions it could be maybe somebody you used to know that's no longer in your life, or they may have went away. It could have been someone that passed on. There's something, longing in your spirit, inside yourself, that you feel like you could you had a lot of things that you could have expressed more, missing someone, longing for someone that was in your life, is no longer there. And it seemed to some of you Scorpions are actually thinking about these feelings are coming about. You know, they're coming about to some of you Scorpions. They're coming about in spurs here and there. You're getting these all this emotional things going on inside your self, having to do with the heart, expressing yourself, feeling a need to express yourself, uh, maybe, you know, some emotional crying here and there, things that you were holding inside. To some of you Scorpions, there's some things, a lot of things you've been holding inside for a long, long time, and it seems like they're, you know, they're coming out. To some of you Scorpions, they're coming out a lot. To some, like I said, it's coming out in spurs here and there sporadically, and it you get overly emotional. I mean, you know, to some of you Scorpions are really just crying and letting it all out. You're crying, just letting all this, what you're, these feelings you're feeling inside, or feelings that you could express to somebody, it's just like just overflowing. They're just coming out, you know, here and there. And, you know, that's okay. There's nothing wrong with that. You don't want to, you know, carry feelings within yourself and just like act like they're not there. You know, if they're there, let it out, you know, express it, you know, let it overflow. Let it release it is what I'm feeling from some of you Scorpios. You need to release those feelings that you have inside, those strong feelings of emotion, or of communication from the heart, things that you always wanted to say to maybe a family member, to maybe a lover or a friend that you always wanted, that you've been holding inside for a long time. Those feelings is telling me that it's coming out, and it's an overflow. It's an overflow because they've been in there for a long time, and they, like, you've been hiding them or covering it up, and then now it's you're at a point in time in your life where they're just it's just coming out. An overflow of emotions. For some of you Scorpios, this can mean an overflow of uh, of maybe money, you know, that has something to do with maybe something that you created, or maybe something you've been working on, maybe that flourished, and you're overly, you know, over emotional about that flourishment, to where you're so satisfied, you know, inside yourself from from it going from point A to point B. You know, you actually went from point A to point B, and it's got you feeling so overly emotional. You can just like feel it flowing, you know, and it's like flowing out to where it's just like overflowing. It's overflowing of emotions, big time. Whatever it is for some of you Scorpions, that's what I'm feeling from you. Okay, and oh wow, the next card we have for you Scorpions is the Ten of Cups. As we expressed here with the emotional, the cups are emotional cards. They're talking about what's going on inside of you, from situations that you've been through. And this is just the Ten of Cups is just, you know, going right along with it. It's an emotional time for you Scorpions out there. For a lot of you Scorpions, this is a very emotional time that you're going through right now. You know, like I said, some of you that have been crying a lot, or, you know, been thinking a lot about matters of the heart, or people you may miss that has passed on, or people that you're around, family, friends, or whatever. You could be missing somebody. It's that time of the year now. It's coming on Christmas, onto the new year. You know, a lot of emotions do flow around this time, and just a lot of you Scorpions, this has hit home for you. um you're a lot of you are looking for peace. A lot of you Scorpions are want to be in a peaceful atmosphere. You want everything around you to just be calm and flowing. You know, you want everything to settle into a nice little flow of things. You want everything to be peaceful around you. You want all good things around you. You are looking for peace of mind and peace of soul and peace of heart, peace of spirit. You're looking for all that combination as one. For you, a lot of you Scorpions out there, there's just a big emotional thing going on with inside of you. For some of you Scorpions, you're wanting to get more spiritually involved. You want more spiritually type uh, situation in your life. You want to be spiritually mature. Some of you are going in a spiritual direction, to where, a lot of you are maybe getting into meditation. A lot of you may have decided you want to go to church, or you want to take some Bible studies. Something, it's like a burst of spiritual maturity that you want to reach, or some of you are going in that direction right now. Through certain situations, like a build up of things, a build up of emotions that you're finally letting go. And then you want to fill back up with spirituality, with yourself. A lot of you want to find out who you are. You want to come, you want to come in a balance with yourself also, some of you Scorpions out there. So you're looking for peace, you're looking for contentment, you're looking for spirituality, you're looking for the real thing. And some of you Scorpions out there are looking for real love. You want to experience the real love. You don't want to go through any more pain of loving someone and they don't love you back. You're looking for that love that everybody really deserves. You want that love, the love that you give, you want to also receive. And you're going to be doing that through your spiritual journey. And it all starts with you. It has to come from you first. A lot of people don't understand that when it comes to love or anything has to do with your life. The universe can pick up on, if you don't love yourself, you cannot and will not have love from anybody else. And that's just the way it is. And once you come to terms with that, a lot of you Scorpions are doing that right now. Learning to love you, learning to put yourself first, and then everything else will follow. And saying that is that you will not have to look for love when you love yourself. It's going to come. Just as you look for something that you don't know if you really need in your life, that's going to come. It's just about whatever you think about, and whatever you, after your thought process, if it's not the right thing that you're thinking about, or you have no thought process in it at all, well, what are your results going to be? It's going to be just that, nothing. So just had to add that in there for you guys. Okay. And the next card I'm seeing is for you Scorpions is the Three of Pentacles. And as you can see, in the Three of Pentacles is telling me, for some of you Scorpions out there, there's a project there that you've left or dropped, or just didn't finish, and you want to finish that project. You want to finish what you started. There's something you started up, whether it could be a business relationship, partnership, your own entrepreneurship, something, a business of your own. You could have started out, maybe a old relationship started and you never did finish it, or you started something, or you want to start something and you just haven't gotten around to it, or you know coming at terms with yourself, or thinking about if how you're going to do this. But there is something out there for you Scorpions, that some of you Scorpions out there that I'm talking to, excuse me, it's my allergies. I have really bad allergies. I apologize. And that or a project in mind that you have, or I'm looking at it, a lot of you Scorpions has started something that you did not finish, and it's on your mind. It's on your mind. You're thinking about how are you going to finish this project, or going to be in the process of starting it back up again. This is all coming, in conjunction with this, trying to, find the inner peace with yourself, your spirituality, coming back to you, You're coming back to you yourself. You seem like you may have lost yourself in something. Maybe, like I said, um, uh, maybe a death of someone, maybe a family member, a scrap, some kind of fight, maybe a loved one, maybe a loss of a relationship, or maybe you just wanted to just go out on your own and just be alone in your thought process so you can get this project back, back started back up again. For some of you Scorpions out there is what I'm getting a feeling that that's what that means. Yeah, I can say for sure, because the last card that comes up is the Tower. And what I'm getting out of the Tower from this reading for some of you Scorpions, yes, it was it's like a tear down, a breakdown of being that these cup cards coming with the emotions of it all. There was an emotional breakdown. There was a breakdown of emotions, or you are going to be breaking down, tearing down the old. It's like you're going to tear down the old or get rid of all the old, all the unnecessary things in life that you don't need to carry around no more. It looks like after, you really look into yourself and meditate and get spirituality. That's a cleansing thing. That's cleansing your spirit. It's like starting all over again. And that's what this card, I feel, is representing some of you Scorpions. Like you're tearing down the walls that was around you. And you're starting from inside and working your way out, the inside out, and that's a good thing, there's some things that you're going to be getting out of your life. It's like you're cleaning house, Scorpion. It's like you're inside yourself and you are cleaning up house. You're cleaning up all the unnecessary things in life, all the negativity that's going on. You're cleaning house. You're getting rid of all that stuff, things that you don't need, people that you don't need around you. You are cleaning house because you are tired and you're fed up of any type of negativity or things that don't serve you anymore. You're cleaning up house. Some of you Scorpions are in for a divorce. Some of you are just exit stage left. You're just going to leave. You're going to leave something that for a long, long time has been on your mind to do because of it not being stable. Some of you Scorpions is in an unstable relationship, marriage type thing for some of you, and you're cleaning you're letting that go, or it could, for some of you Scorpions, it could have been a dramatic type, like it just exploded. It could be to the point where it got so bad and it just exploded, and it just happened. It just said, it's gone. No more. Done. Over with. You go this way, and I'm going this way. It could be for some of you Scorpions, uh unexpected. Somebody could unexpectedly told you that, if it's a love relationship, that it's over, that it's done, or unexpected, I'm leaving you, or unexpected you leaving them. Maybe they did not expecting you wanting to leave, or you didn't expect somebody else wanting to leave, but it's done. It's over, and it has, you have to face it. You have to face it, even though it was unexpected. But there was something, shaky in the first place. Anyway, from what the Tower is saying, there it was because of the water at the bottom. You can't build a relationship or anything on water and expect it to stay up. It's gonna fall. It's gonna fall. Eventually, it's gonna fall. If you build a house on sand, eventually it's gonna sink. So whatever this situation is not really, really surprising. It was coming anyway. It was something that was bound to happen. For some of you Scorpions out there, like I said, either somebody surprised and left you and want divorce and wants to just leave the situation, or vice versa. Or it could just mean cleaning house of your own, this house, your own house. It could be a spiritual cleaning to where you're just emptying out all the ugly and the old, and to make way for the brand new. That's what I'm feeling for some of you Scorpions out there. Now, I'm going to do the angel tarot reading now for that. And the first card I came up with is the revise card. You want to revise and contemplation. You know, you thinking about things, and after the storm. This is things, after the storm, after we talked about the tower, your angels want to come in and say they're part of what they feel. These are angels that surround you for some of you Scorpions out there. And what they're saying is you've accomplished a great deal in your life, and you have much to be proud of. So be proud of what you've accomplished, Scorpio, because you accomplished a lot. You came a long way. And now it's to decide what's next. After the tower, after the breakup or whatever this is, after the sudden loss, where do you want to go next? What do you want to do is what your angels is asking you. And they're telling you now is the time to decide. No more sitting, no more sitting down feeling sorry for yourself. Find out what you want to do and do it. It's saying that you're sitting around, contemplating the past. And they're saying, through their divine purpose and through their divine purpose that you're going to get clarity. After all this cleaning house out and thinking, and all you done cleaned out everything, or you've broken off this relationship or whatever it is that was hindering you, and you've contemplated and you're thinking about what happened and everything, that your angels are saying it's okay to think about things, but you want to start thinking about what's your next move. What are you going to do next? Now that you got your closet cleaned, what do you want to do next? It's time to think about what you want to do next. And the next card they're saying is, isn't that something? Just like how we're still talking about the tower after you done cleaned out, saying out with the old, in with the new. That's what you be contemplating on next. You contemplate on what you're going to do next. And that means you done already cleaned house. Now it's time to think about the new side of it. A new beginning for some of you Scorpions. And heaven is showing you a sign that it's time to move in a new direction. So what you're contemplating on after this breakup, or cleaning house of things, and maybe starting up what you finished, you want to finish what you started, it's after time of thinking and everything, they're saying it's time to go ahead and move in that new direction that you've been thinking about moving on. Go ahead and move forward. Because it says often this is because you're not happy. You're not happy you wasn't happy at your current situation. That is the reason for the tear down and the breakdown and the breakup, or whatever this situation means with some of you Scorpions. This is why it happened, because of you weren't happy in the first place. So it's time to move out with the old and in with the new. That's the reasoning for all this happening. You about seen it coming. They're saying it's just a wake-up call. It's time to make changes. It's time for you to if it's a relationship about love, it's time to find a match for yourself that you will be happy with instead of being unhappy. It's time to find a partnership that you can be content and happy for, as partnership, or whatever the tear down or breakdown was with the old. It's time to bring in that new. Something new, something compatible, something that's good for you, something that's going to make you happy. That's what your angels are saying. And then the next card we have is the Eight of Thought. That's the angel tarot card. They're saying the eight of thought. And what they're saying, you may feel as though you're restricted by circumstances. You find yourself, the circumstances that you find yourself in, and it's saying that's just an illusion. Don't believe that just because things that happen around you is something that you're going to be stuck in for the rest of your life, because it's not. It's just an illusion. It's just what you are thinking. It has nothing to do with what is really going on. It has nothing to do with the the breakdown or the breakup of whatever situation this is. It all had to do with in with the out and old with the new, so you can be a happier person. It says make a promise to yourself to refuse to be stuck in a situation that's making you unhappy. This keeps going over and over again. Don't wait for someone to come to your rescue when you can just free yourself. You can just free yourself. Don't sit around and wait for somebody to do it for you. Do it for yourself. You're the one unhappy, not that other person. Maybe the other person see that you're unhappy, and they may have talked to you about your unhappiness, and maybe try to advise you of what you need to do. But you can't depend on them to do it for you. You have to do it for yourself. If you want to be happy, you have to do it for yourself. And it's showing here that you do want to be happy. It's showing that some of you Scorpions are in a very unhappy situation. Some of you are with somebody that you don't want to be with, but you're just hanging on in there. You're just hanging in there and holding on to them as tight as you can, when you know good and darn well you're not in a happy situation. You know this for yourself. Some of you are just, internal, you're just missing someone. There's someone that lost or left your life, or maybe passed on, that you are, you have all these emotions about, and you're just letting, you're expressing. Is a time that you're expressing these emotions, and getting them all out, where they've been locked and sealed in your heart for a long time. And now that they're not around you the way they were, they're overflowing in you to the point that where it has to come out. You can no longer keep it in anymore. It has to come out. What goes in heavily has to come out, and it's overflowing. Your emotions are overflowing at this time. And this is just a recap. And you're doing a lot of cleaning up of the negativity. You want peace in your life. You want to be free. You want to be free from anything and anybody that's causing you pain. You want to be at peace. Your angels, and matter of fact, even some of you Scorpions out there, there is, the person that you are missing so badly is, you might can't see them physically, but they are there with you spiritually. And they are also in this process of wanting you to know they want you to be happy too. They want you to be happy. You might have, some of you Scorpions might have experienced this person that's moved on out of your life or passed on, and they don't want you to experience if they were unhappy in some kind of way. I have a message for somebody out there who's listening, that they don't want you to be unhappy if you experience them being unhappy in some sort of way. That's only you know that. That's just a message that I'm getting. Only you know what that is. And they're around you, and they're saying they don't want you to go through that, what they went through. They want you to be a happy person. They want you to, they can see the happiness. They're not suffering anymore. Uh, uh, they're happy, and they're around you all the time, and they see what you're going through. They don't want you to be in pain. They don't want you being around a person or something in your life that's not making you happy, and they don't want you to go through whatever you've seen them go through far as unhappiness when it comes to relationships or marriages or things like that. I'm talking to somebody or a few people out there strong right now. This is coming in really strong. And pull it. They want you to pull it together. And they want you to seek happiness. They want you to be happy. They keep nudging me on this. It is really nudging me, for somebody that's just passed on. It's not somebody. There's some of you out there, there's somebody that you miss a relationship with and stuff like that, or a friendship that has gone their own separate way. But this one is a real heavy one coming in with a past, someone who passed on to the other side spiritually. They're just telling me that you're going to be watching this video, and I'm speaking to you, or a couple of you, maybe a few of you Scorpions out there, that this person who passed on that you miss so much, and that you just, it's kind of overbearing sometime, and you cry a lot, that they want you to stop doing that, because they saying that they are okay, that they are perfect, and that there's nothing, they are happy. And now, and they are experiencing happiness. They don't want you to experience any unhappiness that you may have witnessed. And they don't want you to feel as though just because they went through certain things that you should go through it too. They want you to be better. They want better for you, is what they're telling me now. They saying they want you to do better. They want you to be happier. You know, they don't want you to repeat what they've done. They want it to be better for you. They want to see you happy. Okay. For some of you Scorpions out there, you know who I'm talking to. Okay. And that's gonna wrap it up for the reading for January. If some of you all are feeling, a magnet being pulled to you, go ahead and click on and call me or email me, schedule an appointment, and we can get more deeper into this situation here. I still feel some people who be watching this is just going to be sitting back and maybe just like wanting to know more, wanting more answers. Well, I'll have those answers for you if you call in, and we will get those matters resolved. A lot of emotional stuff going on with you, some of you Scorpions, okay? Well, thank you for tuning in, and I hope that helped you. And thank you, and don't forget to subscribe for you ones that hasn't subscribed yet. And go ahead and make your comments on how you felt about the video. And join me next month for February 2015. And remember, I'm here for you all, and I love you all, and I really appreciate you so much. Thank you. Till next time.